JP L'Oreal. Next to Kneale, there is this new Japanese chicken place. So 14 bits of chicken, $4.40, half $3.20. No sugar-free drinks. Order here, pick up here. I'm just waiting to see what I actually get. But it's been here now about 2 months. Yeah. So street is over here. JP L'Oreal is over here. This way is going down towards SM Langham. So today I'm just doing something a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit different. Take off the mask. Take off the mask. So you've come to the Philippines. Or you're thinking about the Philippines. There's something in the back of your mind that you're not actually thinking about. Yeah, there is something at the back of your mind that you're not actually thinking about. What you're not thinking about is so let's cover it off, shall we? Now they turn around and say the #1 dangerous animal or poisonous animal in the Philippines is the Philippine Cobra. I go with that, but you don't actually see a lot of Philippine Cobras on JP L'Oreal. But what you do see is wild dogs, Kalisi. Okay, and as a tourist or as a person, you come here from the Western world where dogs are a man's best friend. Well, dogs here, if they bite you, you need to go and get a rabies shot. And a rabies shot is 1,500 peso per shot. There are clinics in DAVAO. There's one at DAVAO Dock, there's one down in Fatima, there is one up the top here in Sasa, and it gives you an injection. So you have 2 injections to start with, one this side and one this side. If you're unlucky, you have to have it in your abdomen. But 2 shots, 3,000 peso. Then a week later you have another shot in your abdomen, and then a week later you have another shot in your abdomen. So that's 4 shots in total, 6,000 pesos. That's if you get bitten by a little dog or a dog, yeah, or you get bitten by a cat. But dogs are the main culprit of rabies in the Philippines. So be wary of that one. As I said, the second one is your mosquito. So you come to the Philippines, get yourself a barrier, get yourself some cream, get yourself some repellent, wear long sleeves. Yeah, it's all very well saying all that, but it's hot. Yeah, it's, you know, you've got to live. So you will get bitten in the Philippines.
Customer G.
So you get bitten, that's me, yeah? So you get bitten in the Philippines. You get bitten in the Philippines by mosquito, so you can get malaria, that's it. But the 2 you have to worry about is Zika or dengue fever. There's no cure for those. They're quite bad. Dengue fever you get 14 days after you've actually been bitten. So you don't actually realise you've actually got dengue or you've got Zika until 14 days after the little bugger has bitten you. Okay, so we're here. So you get bitten, and then you've got, or you get Zika or you get dengue. You don't know for 14 days. So you don't actually know you got it. It doesn't turn around and come up or show you any symptoms. You get cold, flu and stuff like that. But Zika and dengue is number 2, I would turn around and say. Number 3 is not poison, but it is dangerous, and that's hydration. So be careful when you come here. Make sure in 30 degrees heat that you're drinking at least 1.5 litres of water a day. Forget beer, forget sugar drinks. You need to get water inside your body. You need to hydrate. Yeah. to hydrate with water. Well, the planet gave us water, it didn't give us Coca-Cola, it didn't give us Sprite, it didn't give us Fanta, it didn't give us smoothies, it gave us water, so hydrate. So let's turn around. There are 3. Now, number 4, let's go and do the Philippine Cobra. So the Philippine Cobra has enough venom to turn around and kill 12 people if it bites you. It's about 3 foot long, and it's a brown to blackish brown colour. Okay, it will rear its head up. It has a thing called a hood, and that comes out like my hand is doing, like this. It has its head here, goes like that. When it's going to do that, it's ready to turn around and strike. Now, what you need to know about the Philippine Cobra is it's prevalent on Luzon, Mindoro, and the northern Philippines rather than Mindanao, but it's still prevalent, it's still here. But it's one of the only cobras that actually can spit up to 9 feet, 3 meters, its venom, and it's accurate. Okay, so if you come in contact with one of those, back off and go away, just go the other way, don't go anywhere near it, don't antagonise it. If you do get bit, God bless your soul, then you need to turn around and seek medical treatment quickly. Okay. Now, number 5, I think this one is. Number 5 is the blue-ringed octopus. And the blue-ringed octopus is here on Samuel Island. It only has a life cycle of around, but it's brown in colour, very, very small, has these little blue rings and it pulsates. Venom, toxic, very, very high, will turn around and cause death. So if you're diving and you're actually looking and you're there, look at it, but keep away. It doesn't like you coming into its territory if you're swimming. Okay, and we all like to go swimming, don't we? So that's the blue ring octopus. Number 6, Philippine crocodile. Crocodile is in salt water, but is also in fresh water. It's northern Mindanao and other freshwater areas in the Philippines. Do I need to say more? It's around 4 meters long, 12 to 15 foot long. It bites, holds on to you, does a roll, and then drags you under. So keep away from it. Number 7, bull shark. Bull sharks, there's 150. It's 150 pairs in the Philippines. They grow up to around 30 to 40 feet in length. They, as I said, they hunt in pairs. The problem with bull sharks is they're not a deep water shark. From 100 feet upwards to 60, from 60 to 30 feet, that is their zone. So early morning is when they hunt. Late afternoon is when they hunt. They follow fishing vessels, so be careful. They're bull sharks. Now, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we have the centipede. It's called the orange leg centipede. It's a large centipede, it's like my finger. It can go flat, but you see it everywhere, and you can see it when you're out in the woods, and you can see it out when you're walking in green areas. It bites and it turns around and injects poison. There's been one fatality, but that was in 1932. So of late there's been no fatalities, but it does bite. Black widow spider is number 8. That's here in the Philippines. It bites, can cause death, but it's more aggravating and it's more stings. It's fairly big. The pincers, you can tell what it is because the pincers are joined to its head, and the pincers hold it while it eats its prey. So, is it? Has anybody died from it? I don't think so, but it's painful. It gives you a large rash. You end up with aches and pains, nausea, and a headache. So it's a lot of discomfort. It's large. It's not really small. Small scorpions are the ones that are really, really dangerous. But there are 16 species of scorpions in the Philippines. Okay. So now what else? Okay, there is a caterpillar here, and it's called a tisal or tasal. Tasal, and it's a furry caterpillar. It's not poisonous, but the little fur looks quite nice. However, they have these little barbs that get into your skin, and they irritate and they give you large rashes, which can cause infection. So if you see them outside your apartment or on the trees or on the flowers, keep away from them. Don't touch them. They look furry. They look harmless. They look like some little Walt Disney character, but they're itchy, painful. Yeah. So keep away from those. Now, what else do we have? Cockroaches are normal, but they don't bite. They're about this big. They're big and horrible. You find those coming out of your apartment sometimes, and you don't want them living in your apartment. So that's that. What else do we have? Oh, there we go. We have the yellow-lipped blacktip. Now that lives off of rocky islands, which is most of the places in the Philippines. It's territorial, but it's not aggressive. It's around 3 meters long. It has a flat tail for it help it swim. It's got yellow lip area, so that's how you turn around and know it. But it's also got these black ring circles going down its body. If it bites you because you upset it or you piss it off, very venomous. 24 to 34 times the venom of a cobra. You don't have long to live if you turn around and you get bitten by the crite. Yeah. The other one is what they call either the pink or the box jellyfish. Now they're translucent and float on the current. They have these little barbs that get into your skin. Very dangerous. Keep away. If you see pink or box jellyfishes in the ocean, or you see an jellyfish in the ocean, you need to be having a covering of a wetsuit or a clothing to turn around and protect you. Do not go wading through the water or swimming in the water if there are jellyfish in there. You are asking for trouble. Okay, they are cause you cardiac arrest, high blood pressure, internal bleeding, a lot of problems with those two types of jellyfish. But box jellyfish, pink jellyfish, they're translucent. It's just the way they reflect that light in the water. Blue and yellow markings down the side, on the side, turquoise, very, very attractive. However, if you encroach into its territory, it will attack you. And it's possibly a diver's nightmare because it will attack and continue coming back to attack. Because you see that, swim to the surface, get out of its marked zone. You don't know its area, just get away from it and get to the surface. So if it does hit you, you'll be able to breathe. Yeah, you'll be able to turn around and help yourself out. But it's a large fish called, very, very attractive. It lays eggs in a sandy base, and it patrols that territory around its young. Very, very protective. So there are things that you need to look at when you're actually coming to the Philippines. Yeah, you need to understand where your rabies clinic is in town. You need to understand where you can get anti-venom from certain animals here. In DAVAO there's a place, and it's downtown, and it's a tropical centre for snake bites and spider bites, scorpion bites, and they have anti-venom. Some of the things that people don't put on their list be or may have rabies. They bite you, it's going to cost you 6,000 pesos to get the inoculation, maybe up. And you need to make sure you get that. Don't put it off, but put it on your wish list. Have it in here. It's ulan, it's starting to rain, so I'm going home. But things that turn around and can cause you problems if you come here.